Why hello there, my name is Keith and I am known as the Florida Stone Man, and today I'm going to make a video talking to y'all about more about light bulbs and different colors or light inspections of light, and I'm going to share secrets about light bulbs with you guys. So this is actually a topic that probably won't be taught anywhere else on YouTube, because I don't think that anyone really knows how to, because no one really has had the experience with certain light bulbs, or because we just see white lights or at most orange or blue lights. So I mean, people sometimes have light bulbs just lying around, but no one actually practices any kind of mental healing or any kind of physical healing. Actually, people practice physical healing with red light, but I'm going to teach you the rest of it because it's just not allowed online. But let me take what they don't allow online, and let me just tell you, I don't care, because Jesus backs it, so he's going to make this video go through. So that's just that, and that's about that. So, yeah, some extra. I'm sweet, but I can be spicy too. That's sweet and spicy shrimp. If it was just sweet, you'd be bored of it, but it's spicy, so it got a little tang to it. But let me talk about this a little bit more. So the thing about light bulbs is we see white lights, but white lights have a very good effect and a very not so good effect. So we have some effects on planet Earth where we have a yellow sun. So the sun on the Earth is yellow. So of course it's a nighttime night now, and we have white moon. So I'm going to talk about the color of the moon and the color of the sun, because I really can't say too much, but I have to ask Jesus if I can say. Cool. Okay. Let's just say in other places, in other spaces. First time I'm allowed to reveal this secret on YouTube. Well, you said I could say it. Not all planets have a yellow sun. Some of them have an orange sun. Some of you guys go to other planets in dreams by accident, where God wants to take you. You're like, where did I go? It's like, oh, I just tripped out. Oh, it's... And then they tell you all that, I just made that stuff up. No, God can take you to wherever he wants. Because when you're connected, the thing is, when you're connected to Jesus, he'll take you anywhere and everywhere. So, we have a yellow sun. Yellow-orange. Some places have an orange sun. Some places have a red sun. But it's based on the chakras of where they are. So I can't teach those secrets on YouTube. One day, well, Jesus comes back, I'll be able to teach it more. But everything they're ever teaching about other planets are lies. It's just known. It's just known at that point. But because there's different colored stars. You're seeing stars in the firmament. So the color white light has the effect of being illusion. It's an illusion light. So it does reveal, but you can actually see more in the dark than you can with your eyes open. But people don't know that. So light as you see it is false, but Jesus is the true light. So you guys have to understand, God is the real light. Why do you think the Father in heaven is the light in heaven? He literally illuminates all of heaven. It's because he's the true light. So we have white light bulbs that are very common, but when you look at a white light bulb, you can see kind of a rainbow around it, and then the color can get refracted into our spiritual senses to illuminate, to make it look. It can basically just change an image. It'll change a thought. It'll change a perception. So that's why these celebrities use white lights. You don't see them too much in other color lights because, well, unless they're doing their thing, when they're doing their thing and they're using other lights and they're doing psychic manipulation. So when you see a white light, that's a color of illusion. You're basically, the brighter that light is, the less you're seeing. If that light has to be put off, it's tough to explain the spiritual aspects and spiritual and physical terminology. But if you notice, when you walk around in a closet or in a very dark room with the lights turned off, you actually start seeing lights. You start seeing angels. You start seeing, most importantly, Jesus. So our eyes are very, very deceptive. So when we go into a dark room, there's something called a phosphoton that will light up. But when we see actual light, like bright light, white light, because I'm looking at a white light right now, and I'm using that as an example, then it kind of lies to us. So That's why, I mean, that's why you can see so many people change who they look like in lighting. Look, let me do a little spin for you guys. So, lighting's everything. You know, on my YouTube, I don't care about lighting. You guys are seeing the truth. I'm like this. What's up, guys? What's up? What's going on? Because I'm personal. I don't care. I'm not trying to impress people. I am succeeding in teaching you guys the messages of Jesus and what he has to teach before he gets back. So I'll talk like this. I don't care if my lighting looks like this. I don't care if it's not the most professional lighting, because I'm not putting on an illusion. I'm showing you guys the truth. That's why you see me like, hey guys, what's up? What's new today? It's personal. People are like, oh, he's not like the other YouTubers. It's because I'm real. There we go. Okay, so straight up. Just like the angel said, he just said straight up. It's Oracle and a couple other angels, but Jesus is laughing. But other lights. Because why do we have a yellow sun? It's because that's just because this Earth is very specific to us being tested. This is a testing planet. Earth is the biggest test, and everyone's failing it. Most people are failing it. But you guys are not failing it. You guys are doing well, but a good over 90% of this planet is just like, yeah, unfortunately. So, Jesus is commenting. I think it's a little bit more than that. But how can you use light bulbs in your home? I'm still experimenting with light bulbs. So light bulbs, because I'm like, don't use too much of a red light bulb. Oh, I'm not throwing my red crystals. That's not what I just said to you, did I? And that's the thing with red, it'll make you very spicy. So even if I talk about red, I'm like... So when you have red light bulbs, red crystals don't even compare, because when a light's put off, it's literally illumination. So crystals illuminate in the spiritual world versus this illuminates in the physical world. So you guys have to be careful. I'm going to talk about this again from yesterday. Be very careful with red. You have to be the biggest self-watcher of yourself. Actually, you have to ask God to like monitor you. You're not going to be able to do it alone. Red will make you hot and spicy. You will be very hot and very spicy. You will be someone like very quickly like, what the? Even if you see red, like if you go to a gym and if you go to the gym and you wear red, expect aggression from others, because when people see the color red, it lights them up and like, oh. But if you can't harness that energy, as Arahasco Pascos, it is misrosvis, which means ascos, and they are basically, how do I say this? You wearing red and not being able to control your own energy, it's fire. But if you wear red and you can rock it, if you can bend people's aggression into positive energy, you're a winner through Jesus. So aggression is only a process que it has to pass up through other chakra to go to the crown. Basically to go to the crown chakra, because I'm not going to teach you guys that right now, but the color how colors pass through the chakras, because online does not explain it very correctly. We have 7 chakras. No, we don't. Who taught 7? I mean, that's how you start people. That's how you get things very simplified. But if you look at a rainbow, do you see? I mean, you can see 7 colors, but look between the colors. No one. I mean, this is your throat chakra, and this is your throat chakra, and this is your heart chakra. But when you go right here, you're going up. It's like, is this your heart chakra or your throat chakra? It's both. You ever see 2 colors mixed together on a canvas? I'd like you to look at a color aspect more on a color spectrum. Oh, whoa, a centipede. Basically, I've not seen a centipede in Florida before. Holy moly. That's the first time I've seen a centipede in Florida. What is that? Oh, it's running directly at me. Oh, hello. Well, these bugs really like me. Like, hello, can I get on your YouTube? I so casually make these YouTube videos because if I'm so strict about it, you guys wouldn't learn. It's like you guys are out here at the beach with me, so it's not my mind wandering off. It's like you're just thinking about what I'm going to say next and be able to personalize and teach you. So I'd like to realize me his groceries. So I'm going to teach you something about colors, especially if you're someone who, if you haven't, now this is the important part. If you have a business, you have to know what colors to put. Now, I really am gonna call out the city of Fort Lauderdale. What's down there? So basically, do you see in the background the deep colored lights? Not the guy on the skateboard flying fast, but do you see these lights back here? Now, this is where nightclub owners, for example, I've talked to many nightclub owners back then. They taught me some of their secrets, especially with footsteps. They told me some really cool things, and they all agree on the same thing. It's the best thing you can read in the nightclub is someone's feet, because you can see what they're gonna do. If someone's doing this, they're in trouble. Oh, hi, Centipede, speaking of feet. Hello, get away from my foot. It'll be 1.03 grams of protein, and I won't do it on camera, but just ran under the light bulb. These things can understand. So those businesses over there do for them. They do for them. They don't do well. They're not popping. They're not online shopping. But there are places that do well. Why does that? Let me put them on the spot. I fire them. Shot. But, and I'm not being disrespectful in any way. I'm about to roast this place, but not intentionally. If I spoke to their owners, they would have to pay me for advice. So it looks like Halloween. You got some Halloween-looking buildings covered in, oh Lord, Jesus just covered his mouth and Daniel started laughing. You got some Halloween-looking buildings. You got some blue in there. It looks like a football team. It looks like someone's going there to watch a football team, but that's why they have no customers, because this restaurant, if they actually change, whoever did this lighting design had no and no color perception. They might have been colorblind, but they have these orange lights that look like Halloween. But the thing is, if they made their orange light look like that, the place would be full. Why is that? It's because they took two colors and they crossed them together correctly. That color right there is basically orange and white. But they took orange and red, which is probably a little bit overstimulating for people. So people might pop in there once because they haven't, people's sacral chakra is very underactive. So people will pop in there because it feels warm, but then people will leave because they're like, I don't want to be here right now. So whoever put that much money, $23 million into doing that construction on the beach, that's their karma for being so greedy and picking up the area. But because this used to be just a beach area, so you can't just put the restaurant and bar on top of holy place. So, and yes, you're hearing my opinions about, it's not opinion, it's fact. If you take that color lighting and you put it in an environmental setting, I mean, there's no one there. There's no one getting food there. People walk past and they just start walking faster. It's because that orange stimulates them. So whenever they use a color such as orange, look at that light. So orange, and this is where color and psychology start really combining. So you have a color such as this. So you might be able to make your own color scheme around your house, but if you do it incorrectly, you might not be doing it right. So there's some red lights in there, which red you have to be careful because you have to mix lights correctly. They have orange and red. I'm gonna point to the restaurants again. So it looks like Halloween. It looks like Halloween in the restaurant. So if you set up lighting incorrectly, it doesn't look good. It looks like Halloween plus a football game. So the restaurant's empty the whole time because they choose the wrong lighting. Now, how can they make lighting better? So, like I said, they could stick with a couple of color themes. So, you know how dangerous it would be if that restaurant has blue and purple? Or some kind of red, blue, and purple? Because red stimulates, but when you have the blue and purple in there, it balances, so they'd be able to keep people in there. So the red's not attracting, but the blue and purple will have time going by fast, and they just want to stay there. They might, because blue will keep you up. If you put too much blue in your room, you're going to stay up all night, but you're going to be feeling very good. So that's why these nightclubs, you have to have a very specific color pattern or you're going to run everyone out. It's no in between. So what if you don't know what color to put around your house? It's cause moskaskis. And then abaskish I don't about messing around with lights. So you take a light bulb and you put a light bulb around the home and you don't feel good afterwards. And it means you don't put the light bulb in there because the light bulb wasn't right for you. You know what a spaskis. Basically, yeah, that's all I have to say. It's you look at that color and you ask Bahashkas. Venoms. It's no good. Basically, I'm glad that place is empty. If they attracted people to that scene, let's just say the end of the world would come much more quickly. Because if you had a bunch of that, God designed that place for a reason. Because let's just say, let me use that as an example. Look. You see that? You see that? Do you see that cart? Let me tell you, it's what I just said. It's pink. It's blue. Well, it's pink like red, pink, and it's blue, and it changes colors to purple. I'm just gonna get and it keeps people off. So when you see green color, you see green color quick. So the green color gets attention, but then the green purple color. That's what I just mean. That cart is full. That is a cart business. So that cart business is popping. I can talk about colors all day and night. So if you're not sure what color to use, just stick with white light bulbs, or just at night time turn off light bulbs if you're trying to go to sleep. You wanna, because you start playing with light bulbs, ooh, you can lose your mind fast. You will go outside and you won't even know what's inside in. But I'm gonna more shot his camera this month and get a watch videos. I make more video about this topic. So I make more video very soon about topic video on different color lighting. So you know the most popular video. Let's just say it might not be the most popular video, but it helped people. I'm not here for popularity. I'm here to help you guys move closer to Jesus. So you know what? You know what color would help people is seeing a rainbow. You know why? You put the rainbow up and you know which colors you should be working with and you know what colors you shouldn't be working with. If you want a divination on colors, look at a rainbow and say what color you see more colors, you see the color that calls out to you, and you see that color. You put the color system and you put it around it. So if you don't like the color, it means either you time to work with it more, or you should wait for it later to work with color. So put any questions, ask in the comment section. This video has nothing to do with crystals. Pretty much nothing, almost nothing. But crystals, because I'm talking about emitted frequency with light. So that has nothing to do with crystals. Like, but I'm wearing a green crystal. Yeah, that means wealth and abundance. Okay. Spicy sweet. Extra tangy with mango. Tyra and churros. Okay. That's it for this video. See, these are not emitting light except for labradorite. But it's refracting light. It's not emitting it. So spiritual light, physical light. We're talking about the physical realm here. Psychology. Yay! Get your crystals from FloridaStoneman.com. Get a black tourmaline necklace. It's really popular. It's blue kyanite necklaces. They align all your chakras. You know what else is good? A custom necklace, because I get to customize it, but I'm not going to do those forever. That's closing coming up. Those custom necklaces are not going to be available to everyone. And that's going to be... I'm mentoring a lot of you. The people who have been getting them... Okay, this is a little secret. The people who have been getting the custom necklaces are doing very well. So I'm working on helping the people who have gotten the custom necklaces because they're doing very well. So after a certain point, I'm going to close off who can get a custom necklace. So my videos that are popular in the future, the people who have custom necklaces now, have gotten them. I kind of feel bad for people who don't get the custom necklaces by the time it closes, but God has a will, and with the will, there's a way, so make sure you talk to him, and I'll see you guys another day. Until then, I'll see you guys next time. Give Jesus thanks, tell Jesus I love you, and I'll see you guys next time. Ciao! God bless all of you.